Hi everyone, day 103, my first day on Lupron, my first few minutes on Lupron. I'm at the Cancer Center right now, and it's the first time that I've driven here myself. Ooh, yay! I actually got not lost, but I meant to drive my son to school before I went to have my Lupron injection, and I inadvertently got on the highway to take him to school. But you don't have to get on the highway to take my son to school, so he was late. Too much on my mind, not even thinking. Anyway, I hate that I'm here. I'm grateful that I have the Lupron in me, and I cannot wait till it starts working. A few things to just digest. Weird things. So today I wore my, this is a new red jacket I got, by the way. It makes me feel empowered. But I'm wearing, for whatever reason, I really can't tell, whatever, but I'm wearing my black hoodie that has the drain pockets in it. And I did that intentionally because I don't need to have drains anymore. And I think of how far I've come since I needed drains. So I figured if I'm gonna go back to the Cancer Center for breast cancer treatments, I might as well wear my drain sweatshirt or my drain hoodie to just remind me of how far I've come. Whatever. I just did that. Other observations when you walk in. Again, I don't, the hospital I'm at, like the main hospitals, if you go straight, and then if you turn right, you go to the Cancer Center. And I've been going to this hospital for 10 years. And never even knew there was a cancer center because I never looked to the right. I only just went straight ahead. And I hate that now I have to be the one to turn right to go into the Cancer Center. And when you walk in, I'm looking at it right now, there's this big letters, HOPE, that says hope. And it just reminds me that people need hope that go to the Cancer Center. And it frustrates me when you walk in about how many people are there. Like men, women, different ages. I think it's a lot of people. And like, why, oh why have we gone all this time and we still don't have a cure for cancer yet? There's so many people that I'm looking at in this building right now. I love my oncologist, but I hate that I have to have an oncologist. So, yeah, I was rushing around this morning. I had coffee this morning because I didn't sleep well last night. Part of why I need the Lupron is because my periods, my bleeding is a little out of control. It's to the point where every time I shift, I basically bleed through a pad. And that's because of what my uterus looks like right now with the fibroids, which is why I'm taking the Lupron to get that under control. And that will all go away over time when my body's in menopause. But the Lupron just adds to all of the helping in the whole process because it will force my body to go into menopause, obviously sooner than what my body naturally was going to be doing. But the bleeding, it doesn't hurt. It's just a lifestyle thing that literally every time I shift, there's a blood clot that comes out. And some literally, my hand's really dirty right now, I'll explain why. But some of the clots are like almost the size of my palm. And they don't hurt. It's just like, you get up and like, there's this blood clot that just comes out. And it's not a great way to live your life. And that was under control when I had the Mirena, but the Mirena had to come out because the Mirena has hormones, and I don't want hormones in my body because of the cancer. So, yeah, that's led me to where I am. So, just reflecting on what just happened for me, I go in, and it's my first time where I walk into that dreaded door that says Infusion Center. I'm like, I don't want to go into the Infusion Center because that's where people go for like injections and chemo and all of that stuff. And the amount of people here, it's really cold out. I'm not nervous. I saw my hands shaking. It's like 40 degrees outside, but that's one of the good things about having hot flashes. It's like I'm cold, but I'm not like Like, I should be wearing a winter jacket given that it's 40 out. Oh, and I realized I have no makeup on. Whatever. Yeah, so you go in the Infusion Center, and I have to say, like, it's decorated really pretty. There's magnolias everywhere, and I now hate magnolias. They have, like, even the bathrooms, they have the fancy sinks that kind of look like bowls, you know? They're like these pretty ceramic bowls, and I guess, you know, everything they can do to make the process lighter. I hope you can hear me okay. I can go closer. But you're in there, and it's like a factory of how many spots there are for people for whatever treatment they're having done. And I just needed a shot, which I'm glad that that's all I needed. And you see these people walk in, like this one woman just walked in, like she's got her camouflage pants on, she's like pretty put together, sunglasses up, hair in a cute little bun. And it's like, Jesus, how many people freaking have cancer in this world? It's insane. It's totally insane. And then with COVID, the pandemic, like this one guy went back, and you're only limited to how many people can go with you places. And I'm on my own today. It was the first time I've driven, which I think I said by myself. And I'm okay. Like, I was okay driving here on my own. It's like one straight shot down the highway, pretty much. The good thing about going to the cancer center is you get reduced valet parking. Like, when I got here, there was no parking. So I can do valet parking for $4, woohoo, versus the $9+ that I normally would have to spend. So yeah, you get discounted parking if you have cancer. Woohoo! So got the shot, and I told her I was so excited to be there, and she said that's what most people say when they get Lupron, when they're there for a Lupron shot, that most people are really happy to be there to get the Lupron shot, like to get shit started. I noticed she had a Mickey Mouse, what are they called? I never pronounce this word right. Carabiner. I feel like that's Caribbean. You know, the things that you clasp things to. And that was super cute. So that calmed me down. But they took my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was 158/102, which is a tad frightening. I have not had high blood pressure that high since I think before my cancer diagnosis. But like, I had coffee this morning. I was running around. I got lost going to school. I haven't had breakfast yet. Like, and I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. So she said, you know, why don't you take a few breaths? And I'm like super in tune with my body. Like, I can get my blood pressure to drop by like just breathing right and meditating. So she's like, you know, let's wait a minute for you to calm down. I'm like, I feel calm, but whatever. So I closed my eyes, and I have to say, the chairs that you sit in, which were a trigger in and of itself, because the chairs, I'm like, oh, these are probably the chemo chairs too, because I've seen pictures of the chairs that you sit in for chemo, and they look really comfy. And that chair I sat in was super, super comfy. I'm like, oh, I wish I could sleep in this chair. I don't know if it's got like the like memory foam, ergonomic, whatever the heck it is. I don't know, but it's a super, super comfortable chair. Anyway, so I stopped, and I closed my eyes, and I breathed slowly in and out. And she came back in, and she took it again, and it was 118/70 something. And I'm like, that's more like, and she's like, holy cow. I'm like, yeah, people don't have to be on blood pressure medication. Like, there's a large family history of hypertension in my family, and I've not ever been on hypertension meds because I can get my blood pressure down like that. And I know I've just been riled up the past few days, weeks. That's probably a couple of weeks. And I have to just calm the hell down and get back in my Zen state. I'm freezing, so I'm gonna go quicker. So the Lupron's in. The 4 main side effects are hot flashes, which whatever, same thing with tamoxifen. Hot flashes, night sweats, same as tamoxifen. Number 3 is inability to orgasm. I'm like, no, I don't want that one. So I'm like, what can I do? And I said straight to her, and it was so nice because she didn't even like flinch when I said it. I said, could I just like masturbate a lot? Not right now, as I'm like having this crazy period. But I'm like, I've been doing that a lot more to feel more womanly. And I said, if I do that, you know, not out of control, but whatever, consistently, will that potentially have that number 3 side effect not happen? Because damn it, I didn't have an orgasm until I was 40. And there's no way in hell that I'm not going to do everything that I can do to make me, like, you know, go to a place where I can't have it happen again. It's not just about sex. It truly is not. It's about feeling like a woman. And I told her, I feel like a machine. I feel like a science project. I don't feel like a woman. And then number 4 was like inability to, or not having a desire to have sex. And I don't have a partner, sorry. It's not about the sex part. It's just about the being comfortable with my body part. But yeah, I don't want to be in that place either, but 3 and 4 are tied together. So they had put in a referral with my oncologist for, I still forget her title, they told me that, like the sexual, she's not a therapist, sexual healer, I don't know, whatever her title is, that can help with stuff, and they have medications I can take, and I'm like, no, I don't like taking meds. And the Lupron is different, you know, like I will take meds to keep me, you know, healthy, but if there's other things I can do that don't require medication, I will do them. Damn, it's cold outside, but I want to show you the rock garden behind me, which is why my hand's so dirty. So she's gonna she put in a reminder with the oncology nurse to get that referral going. And I said, you know, it's not like I'm with a partner that I have to be concerned about sex right now, but you know, and this week I'm obviously not doing anything while my body gets rid of my uterine lining right now. But I'm going to be on the Lupron until I don't even know when, and I refuse to have my body not experience orgasm, period. Like, no, I had that not in my life for so long, and when you realize that your body can do that, like, I'm not having that taken away again. No way. So anyway, I'm freezing. My fingers are turning blue. So, but what I do want to show you as I get up, and this is what I mean. I get up. And that wasn't actually that bad. But I get up and it's like, I feel like, poof, and like down it goes. And there's like blood clot 1. And I know I have to just get home or get to a bathroom and deal with it. But I found this. Let's see if I can get a nice shot of this. It's a kindness rock garden. And I don't know, because I can't see with the camera what all they look like. One says quack, which is, if you're from Boston, I guess the quack would make more sense. But there's duck tours, make way for ducklings. That's a whole Boston connection. But hops, I don't know what that means. Oh, it probably means hope. There's hope. I wanted to take this one, which is why my hands are dirty. Inhale courage and exhale fear. And that's when my hand got dirty, because I picked it up to take it home. And then I realized that, like, you know, anyone else that's coming out of the cancer center that needs to sit in this little beautiful garden that they have, I want them to see that rock. So I don't want to take it. I want it to be there for, like, whoever needs it. And I have rocks at home that I can paint. And actually maybe bring back with me next time I come here for our next injection to add to the garden. Because there's some rocks you can see here that don't have anything on them. But I have rocks at home and Mod Podge to make the kindness rocks. And I want to thank Megan, I think it's Megan. I think she pronounces her name Megan, from the Kindness Rocks project, because she sent me these cards, like 30 days of like kindness rocks, like affirmation cards, which meant a lot. So I need to reach out and say thank you. So my hand's all dirty because I picked up the rock, but I'm leaving it there. And yeah, some of these rocks look sad, so I want to paint some and pay it forward. I think I'm paying it forward a bit too much because I'm not focusing enough on myself. I haven't eaten yet. I'm freezing. I want to thank Judith Riddle because I've had so many compliments on my hair. And that's it. I'm really cold. I want to go home. I want to eat. And then I have an appointment later with the social worker. So I'm sure stuff will come up. I don't know. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a happy, happy, happy Tuesday. Or whatever day it is for you that you're watching this. Bye.